Hello my friends from the interwebs, Survive with Knife here, and on the review table today is another product that I really like and I've been very happy with, so I want to go ahead and show it to you. And this is the Esbit alcohol stove and trekking cook set. That's what it's referred to on the internet, and that's what you need to search for if you want to find this particular product. This is a 2-fuel cook set. We have an alcohol burner, brass alcohol burner that comes with it, along with a stand for the Esbit cubes. See these here? So you have two different ways of cooking with this cook set. It has the stove portion of it right here, which you can either put the alcohol burner in there, or the Esbit stand in replacement, and go ahead and put a fuel cube on top of there. And I've used both the Esbit fuel cubes and the alcohol burner. I do prefer the alcohol. I typically carry a bottle of alcohol with me when I go out. Usually this bottle will give me about 3 meals. And then I usually have a couple Esbit cubes in there in case I run out of alcohol, which has happened on me, and so I had the Esbit fuel cubes to help me out. You would not want to use this, though you might be able to do that. You probably would not want to use this as a wood stove. However, if you removed these plastic feet here with the screws at the bottom, you could probably use this, also as a wood stove. However, that's not going to work for me anymore. The one issue that I did have with this stove was that one of these came off, actually kind of broke off, so I actually ended up having to epoxy it back onto its screw. So that one's definitely not coming off. But I've never even attempted to use it as a wood stove, even though that would be possible. I personally prefer denatured alcohol, even though you can use rubbing alcohol in a stove like this. However, you're going to find that denatured alcohol is going to burn better than rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol comes with different alcohol contents. If you are going to use rubbing alcohol, make sure you get the one that's at least, I think it's 90%, versus you can get it as low as like 70%. And it doesn't burn as well. This is what I noticed. I have used rubbing alcohol in an alcohol stove already, and if I use rubbing alcohol, the bottom of my pot gets covered with a very thin, fine, very dark soot. But if I use denatured alcohol, which actually says here clean burning fuel for marine stoves, so it's actually even meant to use in stoves. It's very clean. It doesn't leave any residue at all in the pots, and just burns very well. It burns hotter even than rubbing alcohol would. So you're going to do a lot better with a bottle of denatured alcohol than you're going to do with rubbing alcohol, even though obviously you could use it in an emergency. So this particular kit, when it's all put together, has 2 pots right here. When it's all put together and everything's put inside, measures 6.5 inches in height, 5.5 inches basically in width. Its total weight packed together is 14.9 ounces, which is not extremely lightweight for you lightweight backpackers out there, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's bulletproof, that's tough, and that's going to stand up to a lot of use. It does come with a nice little mesh bag, which you can put the entire set into, and it just really holds everything nice together. So I've really been happy with this kit. I'll cook my regular meal in here, and then I might brew up a cup of hot chocolate or coffee or tea in this pot right here. Now I do want to quickly show you the alcohol burner. I thought about doing a test burn with this, but there's a lot of examples of that on the internet, so I'm just not going to do that. But you can see here we have a cover here that we can slide over the burner once we're ready to put it out. Let's say we're done cooking, but our alcohol stove is still burning. We can simply slide this in here and put it over the alcohol burner, and it'll put it out. And then the advantage of this is the top lid on this burner actually has an O-ring here. So once the burner is out, you can simply leave your fuel in here and just cover it up. And then, you know, next time you need to cook, there's already going to be some fuel in here to get started. The one thing about alcohol is it does evaporate very quickly. So that O-ring in there is going to prevent that from happening. Now the one thing that I am a little disappointed is this O-ring does fall out. It originally stayed up there. I should probably maybe see if I can epoxy that up in there so it'll stay up there. But it's not really that big of an issue. You just put it on there and you're ready to go. I have noticed a few times that I almost lit the stove though with the O-ring sitting on top of here. Didn't realize it was sitting on top of the burner. So you do want to be careful of that. But overall, it's a really good set. It's an aluminum set. All the pots are constructed of hard anodized aluminum. And so, you know, those of you guys out there that freak out about aluminum, well, I guess this is not the kit for you, but I don't have any problem with that. So there you guys go. That's my review of the Esbit alcohol stove and trekking cook set. And go out and pick yourself up one of these. You can pick these up in a range from $45 to $50. Thank you, and have a good day.